What's going on, guys and gals? My name is Neko Fluttershy. Welcome to a video. So, let's talk about gaming. Also, I'm still uploading the video about Animal Crossing, which... man. So, this video is going to be about video games that can run on this computer. Good old chocolate milk. Alright, so first things first, Minecraft. Yes! The game that can run on almost anything. Almost everything as well. So Minecraft, you know, even when recording. I mean, when I did that video where Monica ties me up and stuff like that, that video, actually ran pretty decently. The frame rates were pretty good for doing that while I was recording. But by itself, and this is mostly without recording, but I will give some insight on games where I can record. So Minecraft is obvious, you know, everybody can play that. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay, that. Basically, all the games you see here can probably run. Walking Dead, I didn't really try it out, all that honest. And I tried Walking Dead Survival Instinct for a little bit. In a way, yeah, it can run. Let's see. Pagel Knights, Plants vs. Zombies, those games can run on a lot of computers. Any Roller Coaster Tycoon game, probably. Mass Effect, yes. And that's good, because I actually like Mass Effect, so I'll play it. And Nox, I haven't really decided yet. Mob Enforcer is one that works pretty well. Now, once we get over to my passport, that's a different story. Wait for it to load, there you go. Alright, and you might be wondering to yourself, oh, does emulation count? I guess I'll count it. Alright, Clicker Heroes, because this game can fucking run on pretty much anything. It's a simple game. Let's see. Geometry Dash works pretty good. Doom. Fucking Doom. If Minecraft doesn't work on almost every computer, then Doom will. Doom works on almost every computer because it was designed to be that way. Doom was designed with low-end computers in mind because when that game first came out in the 90s, that's all you had. You had shitty computers. Really shitty computers that were groundbreaking for the time. Because, like, think dial-up internet. Yeah, that's how we're talking. Computers that you wouldn't want to go back to now. So Doom works on a lot more software and hardware than you thought. Oh, speaking of Monica over here, is my waifu. Such a beautiful waifu. Yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club works pretty fine. Pretty good on here. Let's see, what else? I don't know what this game is. Probably some sort of hentai game. I download hentai from time to time. That probably works. I haven't really tried that one out. One Try, One Kill. I don't remember that game. PC games. PC games? Shouldn't that be under video games? It should be. Alright, yeah. Well, let's go with PC games. Some of these I actually made videos on. Catch the Stars, which is a puzzle game. Cat Girl Lover 1 and 2, which were also puzzle games I ended up doing a video on. So those three work pretty good. So Happy Wheels. Let's get up in this bitch. I can still play Happy Wheels. Yes, you can actually play Happy Wheels on here. Ah, yes, some Happy Wheels and shit. Yeah, that's a really good thing. You actually play Flash games pretty well on here. And again, Flash, even if it's dead, the games that you can still download and play via Adobe Flash on your computer without web browsers is pretty massive, from what I've seen. So, hentai. My yandere sister loves me too much. Some of these games, they probably work pretty fine. I mean, hell, if these 3 games work fine, I'm sure a lot of the other ones will. Alright, with that being said, Ragnarok Clicker, basically it's the exact same thing as Clicker Heroes, so it will work. Story of Seasons, somehow I could not get this game to run at all. I don't know why. It just wouldn't run. And it doesn't matter if it's Windows 7. Because when I went to a library, thinking, oh, maybe it's Windows 10. Maybe I can play it on Windows 10. No. It wouldn't work on that computer anyway. Maybe I got a faulty version. System Shock and System Shock 2, I think they work pretty well. Stanley Parable, I think it only works when I'm not recording. I tried to make a recording of the game, and before I even got to the beginning, the game fucking crashed. So, I mean, I guess without recording. Let's go to video games, PC gaming. This is where the real meat and potatoes are of everything. .exe files and things like that. They'll probably work fine. Maybe. Wait. The fuck is this game? Markiplier's outro song? What the fuck? Ooh! Oh yeah! Okay, yeah, okay, that's Markiplier's outro song, motherfuckers. But what is this game? Oh, Scp Containment Breach. Okay. I'm not really sure if that game will work or not. But here's what I find weird. Games like that, I'm unsure of. But games like BioShock Infinite will run. Call of Duty World at War will run perfectly. Games like Big Rigs over the road racing will fucking work. But I don't expect, this game to run on a lot of computers because it's such a buggy mess. Like, you're lucky you even get it to start up. Some good old chocolate milk. Alright. As I said before, Ddlc, some good old Doki Doki Literature Club will work fine. As you can see right here, I actually have the shortcut ready to go on the taskbar. All I gotta do is click it, and there I go. Off to the Monica. Off to the world of Monica. Yay. Dead Rising, I'm not sure about. I'm sure it'll be fine. Dead Rising will probably, if I can run BioShock Infinite, I'm sure Dead Rising can be fine. And here's the thing, I don't run a lot of these games, if any of them at all, in full screen mode. I run them in, because I want to record. And I do it in 800 by 600 or something like that. I don't know, I do it by 800 by something. If that's possible. And if not, I'll go with the, because you're not taking up the full screen. More of the screen that gets taken up by the graphics, the more it'll have to think about and load. Duke Nukem, of course, that game will fucking run. It's like Doom. It'll run on a lot of stuff. Final Doom, and Fruit Ninja, that one work. Getting Over It with Benefati, oh boy! This one, I think, will also probably work. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, I actually could not get to work for some reason, which I find weird. It's an old game. It's old. It's along the line of the PS2. So, Goat Simulator, that one works pretty decently. Half-Life, that's pretty good. Halo 2. It would be hard not to play Halo on a computer. I mean, Halo, like the original Halo, not any of the remastered versions that have been on PC since at the beginning. Halo 1 and 2, Halo Combat Evolved, works pretty good, pretty well. You don't need a whole lot on the computer. I don't know what the fuck Hamsterdam is. Heart of the Woods? What the fuck are these? Hedgehog. Hostage Hotel. Basically another kinky BDSM, bondage kind of game series. And stuff like that. They work pretty fine. Because it was made in RPG Maker, I believe. And it works fine. How to Date a Magical Girl. The game I've been playing on this channel a little bit, off and on. That game works fine. Little tiny bit more graphically demanding than Doki Doki Literature Club. But it is still pretty good. Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth and Rebirth 2, they work fine. 3, I'm not sure. I tried making a video of me playing all the way, well, not all the way through, but I played 1, 2, and 3 in one video. And for some reason, the third, after a while, would kind of crash on me, which didn't really happen before. But yeah, Ion Fury works pretty decently. Although by trying to record it, the frame rate drops fucking crazily. Infinite Stratos, I'm not sure. LOE, probably Legends of Equestria. Or something like that, that My Little Pony MMO style game. Max Payne, I haven't tried yet. 22.1 megabytes just for Max Payne. You kidding me? That's Max Payne, alright. Very odd. I remember Max Payne being more odd. Mass Effect 1, like I said, works pretty fine. Max Payne 2, I don't know. Any of the RPG games here will probably work because I think they're made in the exact same engine, the RPG Maker. So anything there will work fine as long as you have the directories and things like that you need to run. Pirates of the Caribbean, that one will work. Pony Waifu Simulator, the one where Twilight Sparkle sucks your dick. Yes, this pony, Twilight fucking Sparkle, will suck your dick. That game works fine. It's a fucking dating simulator. So why would it's like a visual novel dating simulator, which, in a way, those two kind of go hand in hand. Like, Doki Doki Literature Club is both a visual novel and a dating simulator, because it's like, oh, I'm gonna date Sayori. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna date Yuri. No, I'm gonna date Natsuki. No. I date Monica. My waifu. No, I'm just fucking around, but yeah, you get the idea. But it's more of a visual novel sort of thing. But this is a dating simulator thing. You have a lot more choices and stuff to do. And it's more, it's in the beta stage, I guess you could say. But I want to see a finished build, if it isn't already finished. Quake, kind of like Doom and Wolfenstein, things like that, it will run. Resident Evil 6, that game works fine. That Resident Evil 6 works fucking awesome. And I'm glad for that, because I fucking love Resident Evil 6. I'll play that game to death. I played the fuck out of that game on the 360. I beat Chris's campaign, I beat Leon's campaign, I beat Ada's campaign, and I beat Jake's campaign. I just gotta go through the campaigns like 5 billion more times, and I'll be good! Alright, Rainbow.exe will probably work. Return to the Castle Wolfenstein, maybe. Saw the video game, I haven't really tried, but I'm sure that game will probably work. Peach Ball, maybe. That one, I don't know, maybe. Sonic R, I couldn't really get to work at all. Sonic Mania and Sonic Heroes. Those games will run pretty good. The soundtrack. Oh, it's a soundtrack. It's not really a game. Why is that our PC gaming then? It's fucking soundtracks. I guess those work fine too. Spore. I'm not really sure. I don't think I played Spore in a long while, unless I made a video on it. Super Collapse 2. That game will work. Super Smash Flash. I'll find super hot if we're gonna go by that standard. Yeah, Super Smash Flash will run pretty well. Terminator, maybe. Tetris Effect, yes, Tetris Effect will work and run pretty decently. Binding of Isaac, sure. Anti-Birth, I didn't really get to run. Skyrim, I didn't get to run, but that's fine. I don't care about the PC version. I got the PS4 version. It's good. It's kind of the same thing, except with not as much crazy mods. Like there's no My Little Pony mod. And that pisses me off. I want to ride Fluttershy, damn it! Not in that way! No! Don't you do it. This is my sister you're talking about here. Little tiny furball. Mewf. So yeah, not that way. House of the Dead 2 and 3. House of the Dead series, especially 1 and 2, will work fine. Because, like, these games are old. These games ran on the fucking arcades when arcades were fucking all over the place. Purring Quest probably might work. Undertale. If that doesn't work, I'll be shocked. Untitled Goose Game. Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein is the same thing as Doom. It'll work fine. It'll probably work better because there's not that many. That's not as much graphics on there. Yonpai? You mean Yandere? The fuck? Don't you mean Yandere Simulator? I mean, that game will probably work fine. Wait a minute. Is this a knockoff of Yandere Simulator? The game that everybody seems to... Oh, it's made with Unity. How nice. Caffeine. Well, I guess it does something. It loaded the... Oh. Oh, ultra quality. Very low. I broke it! Okay, as you can see, Why is there lyrics? What is happening? Well, I guess you get music. Oh, that just dropped the frame rate of my camera. Oh, okay. Okay. Enough of that. If you saw, it dropped down from, like, almost 20 frames per second, to like, 6 or 7. Like, yeah, I can play it, but recording it is gonna be a different story. Oh my god. So, yeah, I mean, there's that. Complete Edition, which is My Little Pony fighting game, is the fighting is magic thing, yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Doom 3 works pretty well as well. So there's that. Now let's talk about emulation. Alright, it's pretty fucking obvious. NES, Atari, you know, your older end systems, you know, Atari 2600, the NES, Game Boy Color, those games will work, they will work perfectly on here. So much so I'm probably gonna do a video where I play nothing but NES games or something like that, here. But, you know, Sega Genesis, work fine. Things like that. They'll work pretty good. Visual Boy Advance, that's fine. GameCube, unfortunately, I could not get GameCube or Wii to work on this computer. I probably need to download some drivers and stuff to make it work a little bit better. But I couldn't get my favorite, I couldn't get my favorite game of all time to run on this computer, and it pisses me off. Mario Kart Double Dash. I couldn't. And look at it. It's like almost 500 megabytes. So, I'm shocked. But it runs about as well as Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, if I can find it under the Wii WBFS files. Yeah, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn right over here. I mean, it doesn't run, really. I mean, it works for a few seconds, and it just crashes the entire Dolphin Emulator. I made a video about it, or basically, whenever I got this computer and I tested it out to see what all it could do. Yeah. ROMs, basically, this is N64. That might work. I'm not sure. I haven't tried N64 yet. PS1, it'll only really work if I run RetroArch, which I have over here, you know, RetroArch. So that's whatever. And speaking of PlayStation, PS2, that works pretty fine. And when I'm not recording, it works even better. Slightly better. Playing games like Grand Theft Auto, it doesn't really matter if you record or not. The frame rate's kind of whatever. I tried playing a little bit of San Andreas for a video. And let's just say it was weird. Alright, let's see. What else is there? Roller Coaster Tycoon, I think, will work fine. Any other emulations? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, by Nintendo DS will probably work fine as well. Actually, let's see. PC gaming, whatever. Yeah, it's a combination of, you know, overall things to the computer and things for my Wii. If I still desired to play my Wii all that much. The only times I play my Wii is whenever I'm doing a video. It sucks, I love my Wii, but, I mean, I can do a lot of stuff here. Emulation, you know. Even if I can't emulate, I just don't really care enough about the GameCube or Wii. And it's a system I grew up with. It's my favorite game system of all time. You know, the GameCube. And it's sad, but I don't play it that much anyway. Alright. Super Nintendo, that'll probably work fine, yeah. Let's see, what else is there? Any weird fuck? Do I have any other things? I got Monster Force. But more of this is just mostly music anyway. It's music or weird photos, or I got a whole folder dedicated to fucking bondage and shit. Like I'm talking photos. Yeah. Anyways, Brutal Doom. And also, things like Brutal Doom. Brutal Doom fucking runs amazing on this computer. Even on the highest setting, Brutal Doom works fine. It works amazingly. Like I said, Call of Duty War works fine, even if it is soundtrack. Things like that. Let's see. Dead Frontier, I don't think I've actually tried yet. I might need to go back and actually try Dead Frontier because it's more of an online game. So I'm not really sure if it's going to actually work because of the way the internet is. And I can mess with the graphics a little bit and make the graphics run a little bit better. But yeah, oh, Diablo. I'm sure Diablo will probably run fine. Wait, is that the PlayStation version? Wait, did they even make a PlayStation version? That's weird. Oh yeah, speaking of Diablo, I saw that they're making a Diablo 4 game, which I'm kind of excited for, because Diablo 3 was pretty good. I like Diablo 3. And I guess they're remastering Diablo 2, I think it is. They're remaking it. So, Diablo's getting hit pretty big with new games and remasters and stuff like that. Let's see, go back to Doom. Yeah, Doom will run on almost anything. Zion, Holy Hell.wad, Death Foretold. Let's run some Death Foretold. Uh-oh. Is it the bite of his sword? Named him the Doomslayer. Very good animation. And I'm also recording it. Bam, 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 bam. All right, let's turn it up, man. Let's turn it the fuck up. Yeah, hit it hard, baby! Woo! Yeah, Mick Gordon. He fucking slays this shit. All right, let's hear what the one guy had to say. They knew he would come, as he always had, as he always would. Oh yeah. So, more or less, this mod... Oh, okay, kind of a little bit choppy. Alright, let's go with some classic IDKFA, IDDQD. Yeah, it's got the weapons from Doom 2016 on here. And it's got even more than that. Because there's a lot of weapons that didn't even exist in 2016. Yeah. Which I like it. It's pretty good. It'll probably run a whole lot better if I wasn't recording, so yeah. So yeah, I got a DOS box where I run smoothly. But yeah, there's a lot of things that run well. applications like electronic piano might work fine. Every fucking thing. Atari Jaguar. I don't really know if I actually got Jaguar to work. It can be pretty finicky with emulation, from what I've played. Yeah. I am pretty much, I've got the majority of what needed to be getting, God fucking, and shit like that. So yeah, also, listen to this good shit, man. Women, children. Yeah, dick. Haha. Not just fucking around. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this computer can run a lot of good games and a lot of weird games. If I could actually get, wait, can I actually go to my Steam right now? Let's find out. And actually, my big question of the decade, and yes, the fucking decade, is a pretty good, decent question. Now, what is that question? Well, I will tell you what the question is. How many games, like if I were to download and install games from Steam and things like that, how many of these games would work? How many of them would work fine? I reckon a lot of them, because they're early access and they don't really have a lot of, you know, stuff to them. Like, you know, oh, I guess there's news. I don't really care about the news. But go to my library and go to my home. Stop popping things up! Alright, so yeah, Call of Duty World at War, Clicker Heroes, like, these get... Okay, I wish Doom would run. Like, no, seriously, 4.6 hours? No, I did not put that much time into Doom. Well, on the PS4 version, I put in a lot more, because I beat the game. I did an almost 10-hour live stream of me beating Doom 2016. But you know, your visual novels like this and things like that, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links might work. But look at all these games that I actually have on here. Most of them are free to play. But I want to get Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 to run. And I'm pretty sure they will. If what is that game? You know, if Half-Life will run, then Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2 will also work pretty fine as well. Because it's made by the same company. Also, Team Fortress 2, that one will probably also work. So yeah, I got a bunch of games here that most likely will, in fact, and indeed work from Steam. And I'm always looking and downloading and installing more games from Steam, so there's always that possibility that I have more games that will work on this computer. And, yeah. So at the end of the day, this computer costed me, let's round it down to 100. It's a little bit less than 100. It was like $97, $98, something like that. Less than 100. And for what you get, you know, storage-wise, you know, almost 500, which you can always fix later on. It's not bad. It's perfectly fine for what I need. And you can always run things off your passport and other, you know, basically external drives. It runs pretty well. It gets the job done. I can make videos pretty fine. Also, by the way, yeah, Black Griffin. Check him out. He's got good music. And things like that. So basically, for $100, You can do so much with this thing. You can do so fucking much with this computer. So, you don't need to break the bank in order to play games. Now, sure, you probably can't run today's hottest titles. You probably can't run Doom Eternal. You probably can't run Black Ops Cold War or Warzone or something like that, or Fortnite. But, I mean, when it comes to those games, I'll just play them on PS4. Sure, you know, some games you lose customability. Like Black Ops 3. I'm sure that might be able to run on here. Black Ops 1 and 2 might as well. Maybe. Hopefully. But, I mean, if I were to get Black Ops 3, I'd rather get it on PS4, which I already have the PS4 version. And sure, I missed out on custom zombies from what I've seen. But if I wanted custom zombies, I got World at War. It's nothing really to worry about. So, I mean, I'd rather, you know, do whatever. And if I absolutely have to, I'll, you know, upgrade. I'll upgrade to a solid state drive or, you know, SSD. I'll take out my graphics card that's in one of my computers, and then I'll put it into this, possibly making it run a little bit better. I don't even think this thing has a graphics card at all in it. It's pretty good for a computer that has no graphics card. But yeah, I mean, you know, mess with a few things. This thing will probably never work again. But yeah, what you get for less than $100, it's really good. It runs all the games you want. Now, if you're doing streaming, you need to have something that's got a built-in, you know, built-in Wi-Fi. Because, I mean, with built-in Wi-Fi, you don't have to worry about shitty internet. Like, by now, this video right here, this video should have uploaded by now. Right? And it's still in pending stage. And the internet is kind of unreliable. Within like a few minutes, this will go from connected, you know, with internet access to no internet access. I have to disconnect this computer from the internet and reconnect it just to get the internet back to where it was. It's a pain in the ass. And the internet isn't really that good anyway on the computer, because I have to use a USB dongle thing. So it's whatever. I mean, the internet by itself is okay. It's fine. I can actually get videos done. Copyright claim. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm not making money anyway from my videos. So why the so guess what? Hey, here's what I gotta say about copyright claims. Fuck you! You're not getting paid anything. Right? Like, what, 2 cents? 3 cents maybe? You're not getting paid anything. I'm not getting paid anything anyway, so I don't give a fuck. And if it's not causing my videos to disappear or give me a strike or whatever, that's fine. I don't care about copyright. Copyright is whatever. I'm sure I might get copyright claimed for Markiplier's outro. I don't even know if that's like copyright free or if anybody can. I don't even know. Because there are some things you would think are, you know, copyright free that anybody can use, you know, public domain, public use. But some things actually aren't. Anyway, so let's see. This video. Okay, also, the chatting with random folks on Omegle. Omegle runs pretty well on this thing, you know, good, decent internet, whatever, it's fine. The video with Monica, where my wife who tied me up, that video, was made on here, uploaded on here. Book of Mario, same thing. What the fuck is happening? As I say here, perfect weather and awesome download speeds. I actually got to like 200 something kilobytes per second at one point. And that's good! Most of the time, I get like 1 or 2 megabytes or whatever, which is even better. But for what this computer has, 200 kilobytes per second was pretty fucking good. And things like that. Reacting to my first fanfic. So some of these videos I actually uploaded from this computer. Because the internet was just being so awesome that, you know, on these days. And this video is no exception. Even if I have to wait. I've already got the video uploaded for today, so I've already got the Omegle thing uploaded because I got that as well, so yeah. But this, like I said, this computer is really good for, less than $100. So if you go on to Amazon, I'm sure this computer has been jacked up in price. So I'm glad I got this thing when I did. And I got this computer less than a month ago, and I've already been, well, actually, no, I got it probably about a month ago, and things like that, so, yeah, but this computer overall is really good. I highly recommend it. If you want a low budget, basically, if you're on a budget like I am, when I got this thing, because I planned on buying much more than I thought. Due to COVID, video game prices skyrocketed, video game consoles skyrocketed, computers fucking skyrocketed, even the most simple parts like a GTX 1080 or something, that shit skyrocketed in price. Even though we're like 2 fucking generations behind on graphics cards, for some reason, that graphics card has jumped up in price. And I'm like, no. Why would I buy all the parts to a computer when I could just buy a low computer? I actually wanted something that was Windows 7. Yes, I was wanting Windows 7. Fuck Windows 8, fuck Windows 10, fuck Windows whatever. Windows 7 is where it's at, in my opinion. And, for the internet being an asshole, I don't care. I don't care about security updates. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to have. But I don't really care. I mostly go on the same websites anyway. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, DeviantArt on times. I go on the normal websites. And I don't really do much porn on here. Porn I save for my PS4. The porn station. Anyways, guys and gals, that's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, give this video a like. If not, it's fine too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe. And click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams. And whatever the fuck else that I do. Follow me on Twitch, because I do some live streams on there occasionally. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, people, and brohoof. Mewf. Alright. Another long-ass video done. Mew, 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 mew.